Are you an endurance athlete who's trying to lose weight? You're just cutting the calories. The problem is, although I bang on about how important it is to hit optimal weight for ideal performance, we've got to do it in a sensible way. And cutting calories often means a loss of endurance. If you've not got sufficient fuels on board, you're going to end up actually breaking down muscle mass, likely to then suppress immune function and become injured. 3 things that you really do not want to be doing, even as an endurance athlete that's trying to get to optimal weight. There's a really delicate, balanced process that we need to follow. It's all about hitting the right calorific targets for what you are trying to achieve, for who you are, and for the training that you're doing. If your zones are out, you are not going to be doing your endurance training at the right intensity. Therefore, on your long, steady efforts, you're not going to be using fat as a fuel. That's the first thing we've got to look at doing. Then we've got to have a strategy that optimally replaces both protein and carbohydrate to make sure that your recovery is where it needs to be. Again, that needs to be balanced for your training, for your body weight. Get that wrong, again, we're going to see losses in muscle mass, we're going to see increased DOMs, increased muscle soreness, and you're not going to recover fully between training sessions. And if you can't recover fully between training sessions, you can't do tomorrow's session in the way that you wanted to. You're losing the ability to train well. So, simply cutting calories ain't going to make it happen. Again, I have a lovely little anecdotal story about me. If I was told I could have 1,200 calories a day and lose weight, I'd head straight for the cake shop. It's not going to happen. It doesn't work. It's got to be the right balance of nutrition at the right time around your training to fit with the work that you're doing, and making sure that everything falls into place in that jigsaw. So, simply knocking 300, 500, 1,000 calories a day off what you're currently consuming isn't going to make it happen. We've got to get an optimal balance between carbohydrate, fat and protein. We have to keep a good fat intake. We can't ignore the protein. We've got to look at timings of meals, timings of nutrition around training, and the training intensities that you're working at to make sure that you get to your competition in the ideal way, like many of my clients do. If you want to know more, it's probably time you get in touch. Look forward to hearing from you.